So I thought I'd do a video on what I eat in a day as a 53-year-old woman who is studying to be a functional nutritionist who is also quite active. So I've started my day off with a wholemeal seeded wrap. So what I've got in here is a poached egg. I've also got spinach, and I've also got some pumpkin seeds, and I've also just sprinkled in 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. The wrap is a seeded wholemeal wrap. So what this is going to provide me is whole carbs from the food. I've got protein and healthy fats from the egg, and I've got fibre from the vegetables, and I've got the creatine because I take 5 grams of creatine every day for cognitive health and also to help my cells release energy when I need them. I'm topping this off with a coffee. So I have an espresso coffee. I'm trying out their Starbucks range at the moment. So I'm going to have this and this for my breakfast. So I try to alternate my breakfast between having overnight oats one day and then a egg or higher protein type breakfast the next day. So the reason for this is that I really want to supercharge my day with fibre in the morning, because I think fibre is actually one of the cornerstone nutrients that we tend to overlook when we are thinking about eating healthily and trying to elongate our lifestyle. So I'm working hard on my essay at the moment, and we're doing an assessment on how nutrition can affect fertility, and I'm on my snack. So this snack break, as you can see, I'm having a portion of kefir yogurt, which has actually got protein in it. So the kefir yogurt that I'm eating in one pot has 30 grams of protein. So I've got half a pot here, so that's got 15 grams of protein in. And then I've mixed it up with a few strawberries for that fruit flavour, and also strawberries are high in fibre. And I've also added in some other seasonal fruit, which is some cherries. So cherries, that dark red colour, is packed with antioxidants and phytonutrients. So I've added those in, and then what I've done is I've literally just sprinkled a small teaspoon of chia seeds. So if you can see them just there, you see those black little seeds? They're called chia seeds. And I'm going to let this sit in a moment when I stir it up for about 10 minutes. And that's going to allow the chia seeds to soak in some of the fluid in the yogurt. And they're going to change consistency and become glutinous on the outside and actually hard on the inside. So what's going to happen is that they are going to act as a prebiotic in here, as well as the other fruit. And then to top off with some healthy fats, I've added in some walnuts for brain health. So you can see there's little chunks of walnuts. I literally just broke up one whole walnut into little chunks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this up. So this is like a really healthy yogurt pot, which is packed with prebiotics, which come from the fruit and the seeds, and the probiotics, which come from the actual kefir yogurt. And it's got healthy fats, it's got proteins, and it's got vitamins and minerals. So I'm just going to let that sit for 10 minutes to let the chia seeds soak in. And that is what I'm having, it's on my lips, for my snack today. So I don't normally eat my lunch at my desk, but I'm reading a few papers, so I thought it was just easier. So lunch today comprises of a bed of spinach, and then I have these really nice Mediterranean grains from Merchant Gourmet. As you can see, there's a selection of different grains already flavoured. They're super easy to do, and they're whole carbohydrates, which are going to keep me energised. And then I have basically got a chicken breast, and I have just sprinkled that with a few garlic granules and popped that into the air fryer for 30 minutes. And then I've just topped it off with a tomato, chopped it up for some nice colour. So this is my lunch. And don't forget, if you hang around to the end of the video, I'll pop all the nutritional values for each meal in there for you. So snack time again, because I'm still studying and just trying to get my head a bit more focused. So I'm going for 2 chunks of my 90% cocoa. So if you eat dark chocolate over 75%, then it has got some really good beneficial antioxidants in it. And it does actually take a little bit of energy to burn it, so you're sort of counteracting the effects. I've got a decaf coffee to keep me going, and I have a glass of sparkling water. So that's snack time for the afternoon. So I probably don't have this many snacks during the day, but I have a 30-gram serving of peanuts. And this is just while I wait for the dinner to finish cooking. It's 6:45, so I don't normally eat later than 8 o'clock at night, because I try to sort of let my tummy rest and absorb things. And also because I'm on HRT, I take progesterone in the evening, and you have to take it on an empty stomach at least an hour before you go to bed. So that sort of restricts me. If I want to get into bed for say 10 o'clock at night, I have to have it by 9. So I try not to eat after 8, so it gives my tummy an hour to get things through. So this will be the final snack of the day before I eat dinner, and I'm going to snack on this for a while, so I won't just like stick the whole 30 grams in my mouth in one go. I will eat it very slowly and savour the peanuts. Okay, so dinner tonight, I've cooked for me, my husband and the 3 older grown-up kids. So I have a chicken thigh marinated in a sun-blushed sauce, which I bought on a skewer from Waitrose, and then I've mixed it up with some chicken breasts that we're needing to cook, and then I've got it on a bed of salad with some yellow peppers, onions, tomatoes and cucumber, and that pretty much is the dinner that I'm going to be eating tonight. So it's almost 8 o'clock in the evening, and I'm finishing my day off with one of these navel oranges for my pudding. So this is full of vitamin C, and because it's got the white pip inside, it's also got lots of fibre. Each section, if you look, has got its own individual outer layer, which is really good as a source of fibre. So that's the last thing that I'm going to eat today. So I hope you've enjoyed finding out about what I eat in a typical day as a 53-year-old who is studying a postgrad in functional nutrition. I'm also quite active, although today I've had a real down day because today is a rest day after a weekend of racing, and I've also been studying to get one of my assignments done. If you wait around, I'll show you exactly what the nutritional value is for each meal and snack that I've had today, so that you can see exactly how much I've eaten, what the calories and the fats and the carbs and the protein is of the foods that I've consumed today, so that you can perhaps take some element of it and implement it into your own diet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Bye for now.